Hello students, this is second topic for week number 12, or you can say it is second topic for statistics. In the first lecture, we discussed what is a statistics. Clear? Then I explained there are two types of statistics: descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. We are studying here only descriptive statistics. So descriptive statistics, I explained you, are of two types. Means there are two types of measurements we are doing in descriptive statistics. One is the measure of central tendency, that we have three types of central tendency: mean, median and mode. That is already finished in the last lecture. Now is the second one, measure of variation. What is the variation? Variation means change. Clear? Variation means from one value to another value, how much change is there. Clear? So if we want to see what is a variation, we need to define. So variation is amount of difference between data values. Data values means what values you are, like if you are say taking, let us say there are two type of data values. I will define, let us say for example, if I take marks in quiz 1. So how many marks students are getting? Only 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, say 4. Like this one. These are the marks in quiz 1. Clear? So if you will see here the variation means the difference between the data values is very less. Here variation is less. It is not big variation. But if I see marks in final exam, clear? So final exam for how many marks? 50 marks. So students are getting say 48, 23, 31. Some students got 17. Clear? Then 42. Then say 29. Then say one student has got 10 marks. Then say 35. Like this one. Here it is a big variation. Clear? So variation you can see, if you see here in the first question, what is the maximum value? Maximum value is 5. What is the minimum value? Minimum value is 1. So what is the difference? Difference is equal to 5 minus 1, that is 4. So only 4 is the variation. Very little, range is 4 only. The difference is very less. Clear? But here in this big data, if we see what is the maximum value? Maximum value, if you will see, is 48. Clear? And what is the minimum value? Minimum value you will see is 10. This is the minimum value. This is the maximum value. Here this is the minimum value. This is the maximum value. Okay. So what is the difference? Difference, if you will see, is 48 minus 10 is equal to 38. So you can see in one part the variation is very less. In another part variation is very big. Clear? So there are three measures for variation. There are three measures of variation. What is the first one? First one is the range. Second one is the standard deviation. Generally denoted by SD. And the third one is variance. These are the three you can say measure of variation. Okay, so now first one we will discuss here. We can discuss because it is very small. The first one is range. What is the range? Range is it is the difference between the largest and smallest data value. Clear? In a given data set. In a given data set. If some values are given, then the range is the difference between the largest and smallest. Okay. So what is the range? How can you define range? Range is equal to the largest value minus the smallest value. And largest means there is another word for this is highest, and smallest means there is word is lowest. Clear? So these are the values. This is how you can evaluate the range of a given data. Clear? So we will learn one example, or we can take two examples here. Example 1, find the range. Find the range of values. Some values are given. It is 25, it is 16, it is 10, it is 15, it is 19. Clear? So what is the highest value here? Highest value is 25. This is the highest value. What is the lowest value? Lowest value is 10. So this is 10. So what is the range? Range is highest value minus lowest value. Okay, so 25 minus 10, it is equal to 15. This is the range. So the values are spreaded in 15 numbers only, because lowest is 10, highest is 25. So the gap is 15. So in this span of 15 are the all values spreaded that range defines. Clear? So one more example we will take. Find the range of values. It is 45, 61, 39, 22, 51 and 62. This is what is the range? It is search the highest value. Highest value is 62. The last one. Highest value is 62. And the lowest value is what? Lowest value is 22. This is the lowest value. 22. So what is the range? Range is equal to highest value minus lowest value is equal to 62 minus 22, it equals to 40. So between the 40 numbers, all values are spreaded. This is the range. Now we'll move to the another definition, and that definition is standard deviation. What is the standard deviation? Standard deviation means how much values are deviated from the mean, how much values are towards the mean. If let us say if this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. Clear? If the values are like, let us say these are some values, and for example this is the mean. Clear? So here this is the deviation, this deviation, this deviation from these are the changes from the mean line. Clear? So what is the standard deviation? This is deviation only. Some is positive, some is negative. Clear? But what is the standard deviation? Standard deviation is the average distance. You count this distance, all of these distance you count and take the average of it. That is the standard deviation. Clear? So what is the standard deviation? It is the average distance. It is the average distance of data values from the mean of the data set. Clear? So you need to find the mean of the data. If this is the mean, this line I explained you is the mean, then what is the difference from these values and the mean? So this is the average distance. Clear? It is, there are two type of notations for the this standard deviation. One is the sigma, this is known as sigma, this is the notation for standard deviation, and another is s, this is an English word, small s. Clear? So this is population standard deviation and this is sample standard deviation. Clear? So if you remember, we choose for the sample mean. In the previous lecture also, we did not choose the population, we choose the sample mean. So here we are going to choose the sample standard deviation. And what is the formula for mean, sample mean? This is x bar. This is sample mean, if you remember. Clear? There were two notations for mean. One is x bar, I need to choose sample mean. Okay. Then what is the formula for sample standard deviation? It is s equals to square root and it is sigma x minus x bar. You need to take the values of x, evaluate the value of x bar, then subtract it and then find the sigma of all those values and divide by n minus 1. What is n? N is the total number of data points. N is the total number of values. If 5 values are there, 5 minus 1. 10 values are there, 10 minus 1. 9 values are there, 9 minus 1. Clear? This is how we evaluate the standard deviation. And what is the third one? It is the variance. It is very simple. Clear? What is variance? You just need to variance. It is the square of the standard deviation. It is the square of standard deviation. Clear? And it is denoted by s square. Clear? This you can call a sample because we are taking a sample. So sample variance you can call it, like sample standard deviation. So sample variance. So what is the formula for variance? Variance, the notation is s square, and just make it square. What was the formula? Square root sigma x minus x bar whole square upon n minus 1. I think I forget whole square in the previous one value. Yes, it is whole square here. Okay, so this is whole square. So these are the formulas for standard deviation and variance. Now we are going to solve one question. And like the mean, we will solve three questions. One for the simple data is given. Another question when frequency table is given. And the last one, we will solve question when classes are given. Okay. So there are three type of questions we are going to solve. And in all the questions, we will study the standard deviation and range. Sorry, variance. Okay. So first question is there. Question number 1 is there. Basis on the previous one. Consider the data set. Consider the data set. What are the values? It is 1, 5, 7, 7, 6, 8, 10, 6, 8, 10, and 9, 5, 10. This is 9, 5, 10. These are the values. 9, 5, 10 and comma 8 also there. These are the values. Clear? You need to find range, standard deviation and variance. So what is the first one? It is the range. How we calculate the range? It is the highest value minus the lowest value. And what is the highest value here? You can see highest value is 10. And what is the lowest value? It is the 1. So 10 minus 1. So what is the range? Range is 9. Now you come to the standard deviation. What is the standard deviation? Clear? Standard deviation formula is S equals to square root sigma x minus x bar power 2 upon n minus 1. That means first we need x bar because you need to subtract. So x bar is equal to how much? X bar is sigma x upon n. You need to find all these things. 1 plus 5 plus 7 plus 7 plus 6, 8 plus 10 plus 9 plus 5 plus 10 plus 8 and upon how many values are there? It is 3 plus 3 6 plus 3 9 and 2 11. Clear? You need to find the sum of all these values, and if you will find the sum of all these values, it is 76 upon 11, and that will give you 6.91. So this is the mean. After evaluating mean, now we can find the standard deviation S equals to. Now look, this is, you need to, this will be a long square root. Because why this will be a long square? Because it is a sigma. Sigma means how much? It is x, first value 1 minus 6.91 whole square plus, then second value 5 minus 6.91 whole square, then the second value 7 minus 6.91 whole square. Clear? Then the fourth value 7 minus 6.91 whole square plus next value 6 minus 6.91 whole square plus 8 minus 6.91 whole square plus 10 minus 6.91 whole square plus 9 minus 6.91 whole square, and you can take plus also here. It is 9, so 5 minus 6.91 whole square plus 10 minus 6.91 whole square plus 8 minus 6.91 whole square. And upon all these things, what is upon? It is 11 minus 1, because 11 values are there. So it is 11 minus 1. Now you need to simplify this. How to simplify? Now I will tell you how to simplify. It is not easy, but not difficult also. You can take like this. Okay. Now 1 minus 6.91, it is minus 5.91 whole square plus this is minus 1.91 whole square plus it is 0.09 whole square plus you can use calculator and subtract it. It is 0.09 whole square plus minus 0.91 whole square plus 8 point, it is 1.09 whole square plus it is 10 minus, so 3.09 whole square plus 9 minus, it is 2.09 whole square plus it is minus 1.91 whole square and 10 is 3.09 whole square and plus last one it is 8, so 1.09 whole square upon 11 minus 1 is 10. Now you need to make all these squares, clear? And after squaring all these things, then you need to add these values. And if you will add these values, you will get 68.9091. After squaring and adding, you will get this and upon 10. If you will simplify this you will get 6.89091. And if you will take the square root of this value, you will get 2.6. So this is S. S means standard deviation. Standard deviation. So the procedure is little long, but it is not difficult. What you need to do? There are 11 values are written here. First, you need to find the mean of these values. In exam, it is not, we do not give such a complex numbers. We give small numbers. Okay, so 6.91 you get. Now you need to, it is x minus x bar. These values are x and this is x bar. So you need to subtract this 1 minus 6.91, 5 minus 6.91, but it is with power 2. Clear? So that we can get the positive answers. So if you will square, you can use calculator and make the squares, then you will get this answer as this one. Okay? And the last one is variance. Variance is how much? Variance is s power 2 and it is equal to 6.89. Understand? So this is how we calculate the standard deviation and variance. Okay, now I'm going to tell you if standard deviation type 2 questions, that was type 1, simple data was given. If the data is given in the form of frequencies. Clear? Then S is equal to what it is? It is same only. If you remember, in case of mean what was the formula? If frequencies are given, x square is equal to sigma f into x upon how much? It was sigma f, or we denote it sigma fx upon capital N. This is sum of the frequencies. This was the formula for mean. And the same formula we are going to have in case the data is given in terms of frequencies. So sigma f x. And what was the x? X minus x bar power 2 upon it is sigma f minus 1. So formula is same. Formula is not very difficult. It is only we multiplied by f only. And in case of if we want to write the variance is again very simple, s square, and it will be sigma f x minus x bar power 2 upon sigma f minus 1. Or you can write it sigma f x minus x bar power 2 upon sigma f is n minus 1. You can write like this one. Clear? Okay. So next question we are going to have is a frequency question, and if we take it, the question, what is the there is a question like find, because we need to calculate mean also to find the standard deviation. So we'll write find mean, standard deviation and variance. Clear? We will find three things: mean, standard deviation and variance. Okay, what is the data for? What is the data? Data is given here. Oh, we will make it from left side, and this is the table we are going to make. It is the first value, and here are the frequencies. Okay, so first let us, this is the same question we study in case of mean, mark and frequencies. 13 marks, 14 marks, 15 marks, 16 marks, 17 marks were not there, 18 marks, 19 marks and 20 marks. And if you remember, then we form the tally. Tally means frequency. It is 3, 1, 5, 4 and 3, 1, 3. So this is the question, and you need to calculate the mean, standard deviation and variance. Clear? If you see the formula, first we are talking about mean. Mean is x bar. X bar means we need sigma fx upon sigma f. These two things we need, sigma fx. This is marks are x and the frequencies are f. So we need to develop another column here, and that column is for f into x. Fx. Clear? 13 times 3 is 39. 14 times 1 is 14. 15 times 5 is 75. 16 times 4, 64. 18 times 3, 54. 19 times 1, 19. And 20 times 3 is 60. Now you need to find the sigmas. What it is? It is sigma f. Frequency total, sigma f. How much it is? 3 plus 1, 4 plus 5, 9, 9 plus 4, 13, 13 plus 3, 16 plus 1, 17 and 3, 20. This is. Now you need to calculate 9 for 13 plus 5, 18 for 22 plus 4, 26 plus 9 is 35. Oh, just first we write what it is and we will move it. It is sigma fx. It is 5, 3 plus 6, 9, 10, 11, 21, 28 and 4, 32. It is 32. So what did they mean? It is 325 upon 20. And how much it is? It is, if you will divide it, you will get 16.5. This is the mean. Clear? Now, because space is less, so I will write the formula here. Only calculation we will do on next paper. If you see, what is the formula for standard deviation? The formula is sigma f into x minus x bar whole square upon sigma f minus 1. Sigma f we have already have 20. Now here x bar we have evaluated the mean. It is 16.5. So what is step 1? You need to find x minus x bar. You need to subtract x minus x bar. So we need to develop one column here, and that column goes to like this one, and it is what it is, x minus x bar. Clear? It is a 3 to 4 marks question. Okay, now this is x, this is x bar, so it is 13 minus 16.5, and it will be how much? It will be on 16.25 is the answer. Please correct it. 16.25. Clear? So it is also 16.25 and the value of will be minus 3.25. Now 14 minus 16.25, it is minus 2.25. Then minus 1.25. Then minus 0.25. Then 1.75. 2.75. And if you will subtract 20 minus 16.25, it will be 3.75. This is. Now next column is power 2. So how we are going to do it? It is x minus x bar power 2. So it is minus 3.25 power 2. How much it is? If you will use calculator, it will be 10.56. Then minus 2.25 power 2, 5.06. Then next is 1.56. Then the square of 0.25, it is 0.06. Then 3.06. Then 7.56. And the last one is 14.06. This is, you need to make a square of these values. And now the last one, you need to multiply by f. This is f into x minus x bar power 2. That means f is how much? 3 times 10.56. How much it is? 31.68. Clear? Now next value is 1 times 5.06. The value is 5.06. Another value is 5 times 1.56, and the answer is 7.80. And if you will multiply 4 times 0.06, so it will be 0.24. Next is 3 times 3.06, and it will be 9.18. Then it is 1 times 7.56 and it is equal to 7.56, and the last one is 3 times 14.06 and it is 42.18. Now you need to find the sigma of this, because sigma is written here. So this sigma is fx minus x bar power 2, means sigma means total. So now find the total, and if you will find the total with the help of calculator, it is 1.03.7. Okay, so what is the answer? Answer is S is equal to the value of sigma, it is 103.7, and the down is n minus 1, means 20 minus 1. And if you will calculate it, it is 103.7 divided by 19, and what you will get? You will get 5.46, and the square root of this is 2.34. So the standard deviation is 2.34. That means the average distance of each data point. That means it means the average distance of each data point, each data value from mean is 2.34. Okay, now the variance, and the variance is equal to S square, that is 2.34 whole square, and the answer will be 5.46. Okay, so this is the thing here, and if you want to, I may ask you one question. Can you please tell me what is the mode in this question? Anyone can tell you? Mode is the value that repeated maximum number of times. Frequency means number of times repetition. That means 3 students got 13 marks. 1 student got 14 marks. 5 students got 15 marks. 4 students got 16 marks. 3 students got 18, 1 19 and 3 20. That means what number got by maximum number of students. So 15 is the marks that appeared for maximum number of students. Clear? So if you want to see what is the mode of this question, mode of this question is 15, because 15 is coming maximum number of times. So mode is 15. Clear? And if you want to calculate the range of this question, range is how much? The maximum marks are 20, minimum marks are 13. So range is very simple. It is 7. Clear? So this is how you can calculate the other things also. Even you can calculate the median. You can calculate median. Median is not a big issue. But in the median, you need to arrange these numbers in ascending order. Clear? If you want to arrange in ascending order, then it will be, you can do it. If you want to calculate median, so you need to arrange these ascending order. Ascending order means a small number first and then the big number, because there are 20 numbers. So 13 is coming 3 times. So you need to write 13. Then 14 is 1 time, 14. Then 15 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 16 4 times. 16, 16, 16, 16. Then 18 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then 19 one time. And then 20 3 times. 20, 20, 20. Clear? How many numbers are there? If you see, n is equal to 20. And 20 is a even number. Clear? In case of even number, what is the median? Median is n upon 2th value plus n upon 2 plus 1th value upon 2. And what is n is here? 2. 20. 20 upon 2, 10th value plus 20 upon 2, 10 plus 1, 11th value upon 2. What is 10th value? 10th value is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10th value is 16. 11th value is also 16 upon 2. 32 upon 2 and the answer is 16. So the median of this data is 16 because these two are the middle values. And you need to find the average of these two values to get the median of the given problem. Okay. Now we'll move to type 3. Type 3 questions. Type 3 questions means what we have, it is type 2. Okay. So type 3 questions. Type 3 question means whenever you are given a class. If a class is given, then what we need to find? Then we need to find x mid. X mid. Clear? And then use the formula for standard deviation. It is ditto, same to same. Only x will change by x mid. Sigma f. This x will replace by x mid now. X mid minus x bar upon sigma f. There is no change. Only the x value is changed by x mid, because if you remember in x bar it was not sigma fx, if it was sigma f x mid upon sigma f. This was the formula for x bar. Clear? And similarly variance is equal to variance the s square. So square root will be removed. It is sigma f x mid minus x bar power 2. Oh, sorry, I forget power 2 upon sigma f minus 1. This is the formula. Clear? It is same to same. For type 2 means when frequencies are given and when mid values are given. It is same to same. There is no change. Only what is the change? That you need to find the midpoint of the data value and then you need to repeat the same to same procedure. Clear? So this is how we are going to solve. You can solve this, means you can solve the questions based on this formula. If I will solve it, it will be a long video. So we are going to make another video. In that video, I will solve 4-5 questions that will help you a lot. Okay. So thank you very much here.